Y siempre me tardo. Bienvenidos de vuelta a un poco más de Digi juega Grim Fandango. Ok, vamos. Pequeña interrupción de teléfono. Ok, seguimos. Este episodio no avanzaremos mucho en cuanto a la historia porque tiene una de las partes más enredadas, por lo menos para mí. Al menos sin usar una walkthrough. Pero vamos a tratar de resolverlo por esta cuenta. Primero, vamos a romperle el corazón a nuestro amigo. Yo no uso el mouse. A nuestro amigo Celso. Hola Celso.
Are you sure I can't sleep in the back? There's only room for one.
Okay. Tan pronto le rompamos el corazón a Celso, podremos conocer la ciudad de Rubalcaba.
Your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man. It's all in there.
It's all in there.
Oh, Manny, is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
Bueno, así comienza nuestra vida en Rubalcaba. Así que vamos a viajar un año al futuro. Ahora. Un año después. Ok, ahora sí. Y como verán, el negocio ha mejorado. Birch.
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Okay.
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubalcaba.
Rubalcaba. Allá va alguien que hizo un pequeño glitch gráfico ahí. Se fue. Okay. Veamos qué tenemos en nuestro escritorio.
Ah, Lady Luck.
Le numéro gagnant, le 9, rouge, Impère manque, 9, red. Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus.
Okay, esto lo vamos a ver después. Porque si lo hago ahora, no sé ni siquiera si funciona. No se va a entender. Veamos.
My wartime communications from Salvador. He's been sending me messages like this for the last year.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubalcaba safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck, my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later.
Ok. Lo otro que dice es algo sobre Meche y ya. Manny. Bueno, vamos primero para acá.
Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny. I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say, Yes, I think tonight's the night.
Yes, I think tonight's the night that you finally go nuts from waiting for the grand entrance of Ms. Mercedes Colomar.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Yes, I think tonight's definitely the night.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
Bogan coming yet?
Yeah, he's down at the casino, probably enjoying his usual lucky streak.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
Buen slogan.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
Okay, tell me all the details about your new code check system.
Yay! Okay, I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup. Oh, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Please, tell me all about your new code check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
Bye bye. Ok, vamos a ver qué carajos era la figura esa que vimos. Porque... Ok. Cutscene.
Meche?
Meche, no merche.
Help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
Domino. Ah, debí hablar primero con Clarice. Bueno, menos mal que ya me aprendí el camino. Meche. Otra vez.
This gonna be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ho ho! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old Limbo here,
But nothing. If the Limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
Vamos a hablar con este.
Here, let me help
viejo
you with that.
perro de mar.
There's some things a man's got to do for himself.
Here, let me help you with that.
There's some things a man's got to do
¿Cómo?
for himself.
No, no quiero hablar contigo.
All right, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the Limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny, the Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
Yo trabajaré.
I'll work.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oh, hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it. But he'd have to get his own tools.
Okay, if I get Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Yeah, well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
Gracioso que uno dice naranja y el otro dice
Similar to
naranja
what you're
como...
doing now, except the fish is fresher on the limbo.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse,
El
I'll
capitán
get
Hell.
fined. It's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
So let me get this straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
Then I can get him a job on the limbo.
and if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
But he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get.
then I can sail on the limbo in the morning.
Jeez.
I guess.
I guess so.
What kind of tools does Glottis need?
Authentic CB equipment only.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
Where do you think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
Nope.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny, because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck.
Yeah,
Nothing. I better go finish packing.
Aye, you do that, son.
Ok. Manny, turn around, please. Y vamos a... Ok, por aquí. Vamos primero un momentico al casino antes de hacer cualquier otra cosa, para hablar con Glottis y adelantar unas cositas que probablemente necesitaremos. Hemos. Ok, aquí es que tengo que ir con mucho cuidado porque siempre consigo volver a subir al ascensor, cosa que no quiero. Ok. Porque es muy fastidioso. El umbral del hitbox con la puerta del ascensor es muy grande y una molestia. Que creo que después encuentro otra... Ah, sí, hay una ruta distinta para dar la vuelta. A ver, ¿qué hago? Ah, para acá. Abajo. ¡Uy! Ok.
Hello, Manny.
Hola.
Nuestro amigo Glottis ahora es pianista.
I just had a run-in with Domino and Meche. We're leaving town.
Subtítulos están malos, pero bueno.
How?
Domino's got Meche. We're going after them tonight.
What should I do?
Just sit here until I get a boat.
Sit here. Check. Okay.
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, you know, love song for a special lady.
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
I like it. You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club, we got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Glottis, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've gotta find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
Como que recordaba que él cantaba, pero no sé. Es el primer recuerdo que tengo en Glottis, o una animación flash que alguien hizo de Glottis tocando el piano justamente. Una canción que no sé dónde sacó.
Amarillo de oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping.
Y sí, guárdalo. Ok. Pensé que había algo más. Veamos. Le número cañón.
Le numéro gagnant. Le 8, noir, père et
Not while
manque.
they're losing.
8, black.
You know, some people say you should always walk away from the
Mesdames et
table when
messieurs,
you're on a
faites
winning
vos jeux,
streak.
s'il vous plaît.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
Ladies and
You know,
gentlemen,
some
please
people
Yes.
place
say you
your
should always
bets.
walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
Everything okay down here?
I'm going to need some more chips if Monsieur Lucky does not call it a night soon.
Está abusando de el trato. Hablamos aquí con nuestro amigo
Mind if I sit down,
Charlie.
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love, which I love.
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may
Tumbao.
come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, hey, Charlie?
Oh, Manny.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports.
No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
Can you make reasonable union cards?
Manny, are you going to start moonlighting, or are you just looking to hang out with the sailors?
Can you do it or not?
I have a deal for you. If you can retrieve my money from Maximino, I can make you president of that crooked union.
I don't need to be president. And why does Max have your money?
I put a whole suitcase of it up for collateral on a rather large wager last month. The race was fixed, Manny. They stole my money like common thieves. Here, take this VIP pass and use it to get into the High Rollers Lounge. They won't let me in there anymore. There should be a safe somewhere in the wine cellar, and my suitcase should be in it.
And you can get me a card tonight.
If you make it back, Manny, the card will be on the table.
Ok. Algo... no hay más. Ok, ahora vamos a hacer... molestar al señor policía. Pero ya está bueno ya de que se aproveche el negocio. Papá, a ver, esta chica tiene algo más que decir.
Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny.
Go.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
Cha, cha, cha. El frame rate se fue a la verga y no sé por qué. Ok, el número cañón. Nunca entendí cómo funciona esto, pero... a ver.
Le numéro gagnant, le 11, noir, impair et manque. 11, black, house pays all winners, le banque paye.
Creo...
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
Look out below.
Ok, ese.
Le
Simplemente había que saber cuál era la mesa.
Le 9, rouge, impair et manque. 9, red.
This is an outrage. I bet on number 2. Why didn't it come up number 2?
Ah, monsieur, je suis vraiment désolé. I do not pixie winners. These things are all controlled by the man upstairs.
Well, please tell the man upstairs that Police Chief Bogan was very upset when he left. And when he returns later this evening, he would prefer to have better luck.
Oui, monsieur. Bonsoir. I will definitely tell him.
Ok. Listo ese problema. Todavía no recuerdo para qué me sirve eso, pero... whoops.
Everything okay down here?
What happened to Monsieur Bogan's lucky streak?
It ran out.
Well, so did he.
Creo que él dice algo de Bogan.
Manny, the police chief walked through and I tried playing a song for him and he yelled at me.
Oh, don't sweat it, mano. He's just mad because he lost at the tables.
Isn't he always supposed to win so he keeps liking us and never raids us?
He wouldn't raid us. It's a holiday. Check out this fancy pass to the High Rollers Lounge. Can you believe how full of themselves they are over there? I don't think their place is any more VIP than ours, do you?
I don't know. I try to stay away from that place.
Really? Why?
'Cause of my problem.
Gladys?
Mierda.
Compadre?
Oh, oh. Creo que no debía hacer eso. What the fuck. Lo voy a encontrar haciendo un pingo de ST. ¿Puedo tocar el piano?
Whoo, yeah!
Manny. Ok, gracias. Ok, ahora
Evening, Lupe.
Glottis se llevó esa
Hi,
mierda.
Manny.
Bogan parece enfadado cuando se fue. Sí.
Bogan looked mad when he left?
Yeah, what happened?
Hey, we all run out of luck eventually.
Careful, Manny, or you're gonna get us shut down.
Okay, back to work.
No que nos encierren, que nos cierren. Quien tradujo esto lo hizo muy mal. La. Ok, ya se va cumpliendo nuestra cuota. ¿Debía entrar ahí? Puede que sí, puede que no. Bueno, vamos a dejarlo aquí, en que hablaremos con nuestras compañeras abejas del sindicato de abejas marinas o como se llame. Así que nos veremos en una próxima ocasión en que sigamos con Grim Fandango y espero no tardar una semana esta vez en hacer eso. Hasta luego.